Her perspective was this: the song Abide With Me is not for the deceased, but for the ones who were left behind. Hi, welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, welcome. I'm Deborah, this is Peace of Love, and here we talk all things faith, the highs, the lows, the in-between, and the things we can do to keep it steadfast, particularly in times of difficulty. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. I hope you're making the most of this long weekend here in the UK, with all the things that bring you joy. Anyway, let's get into it. So I imagine you're more than likely familiar with the popular yet somber hymn, Abide With Me. It's typically played at funerals, memorials, etc., especially at times where the passing of a loved one is being commemorated. My mum passed away about 5.5 years ago in October 2018 after 20 long years of perseverance, struggle and fighting. And we had the funeral the following month. So of course, much of the prep work, had to take place in the weeks leading up to it. And that includes, finalizing the order of service and the songs that we wanted played or sung throughout various points of the day. And naturally, Abide With Me was one of those songs that made it into the list of hymns for her funeral because it's a fitting and comforting song. But I also included it because Mum had always spoken of this specific song in such a way that I hadn't really appreciated or taken the time to understand while she was still here, and before the point of putting her to rest. Her perspective was this: the song Abide With Me is not for the deceased, but for the ones who were left behind. And it still never really clicked for me what she'd meant by this until a few months later in my season of grieving, when this song then came into life. It's like I was hearing it for the first time. So much so, I printed a poster of the lyrics, framed it and mounted it up onto the wall. That's how much strength and revelation I was able to harness from it at the time that I needed it the most. So it's my hope that as I share this with you today, that you too will be able to catch this revelation. To abide means to remain or to live somewhere, to stay. And I want you to bear that in mind as I walk through these lyrics. Abide with me, fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, oh, abide with me. This verse is talking about the storms of life that we go through and is merely our petition to the Father that when all else fails, he'll stay with us throughout it all. Swift to its close ebbs out life's little day. Earth's joys grow dim and its glories pass away. Change and decay in all around I see. O thou who changest not, abide with me. He is the same yesterday, today and forever. So even when life's taking its turn for the worst, looking like a downhill spiral, and things seem to be falling apart at the seams before our very eyes, we can be assured that he who changeth not will remain, abide with us throughout. I fear no foe, with thee at hand to bless. Ills have no weight, and tears no bitterness. Where is their sting? Where, grave, thy victory? I triumph still, if thou abide with me. If I could slap a scripture on this particular verse, it would be Psalm 23 verse 4, which says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff, they comfort me. Put simply, we triumph even over death because Christ has won the victory and our life is in him. Hold thou thy cross before my closing eyes. Shine through the gloom and point me to the skies. Heaven's morning breaks and earth's vain shadows flee. In life, in death, O Lord, abide with me. Abide with me. Abide with me. The death and validity of Christ's sacrifice for us should never be far from our remembrance. You know, that's the hold thou thy cross before my closing eyes. He is the light that shines through the gloom and points us to the sky, the heavens, which is where he is seated. And he's that same light that makes earth's shadows flee, because he promises that our joy will always come in the morning. On a surface level, the song does appear to depict the transition of a soul leaving this life into God's safekeeping. But on a deeper level, we now see that this song is showcasing the redemptive ability and power of God, the victory he's already obtained over the woes and strains of this life, and his faithfulness and loyalty to us throughout all of it. But here is the key. The phrase abide with me is a petition, a request that is littered all the way throughout the song. There are so many references throughout the Bible where we're told that if we ask, we will receive, providing what we're asking for is of good motive and in alignment with his will. He says he'll never leave us nor forsake us. So asking God to remain with us through dark times is absolutely in his will for us, because he's already declared it. But we sometimes wander and we stray from his presence. And then we think that it's God that's gone back on his word and abandoned us. The truth is, he hasn't and he never will. And if we do ever stray and forget his promises or his power or his ability or his might to turn something around or to instill peace, we need only to call on him, to let him in and invite him to stay living within us. And then we will know that we too can and will see the victory. I hope this has blessed you. If so, please share with one and bless another. And let's all together uncover the power of steadfast faith as we break through and overcome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with